Oh, it is chilly outside. I'm at the park at our old place. Well, okay, the old country town we used to live in. I come here on my days off when I'm running errands here and I'll bring my dog here since pretty much my job between Wednesday through Friday, I used to be in sales, now I'm in merchandising. So, and I have a huge territory I have to cover. So I sometimes start like right after I take my youngest to drop her off at school, which thank God I only have one more year because she's a senior. And then after I drop her off, I head out straight to work, and and I get back here around practically anywhere from 6 to 8 o'clock. And luckily my dad, there's a picture of my dog Madeline. That's Matt. We call her Matt, or Mad, short for Madeline. She just sniffing around as usual. But besides all of that, and my dog getting into my video is pretty much usual. She does not care. And and besides, she's old anyway, so old and ornery. About to be 13 in the next 2 weeks. Yes, so I'm surprised that we had her this long and had her from 2 different states, from the West Coast to the East Coast, but that wasn't the reason why. I'm getting off on the subject here. I wanted to talk about a video and I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Shout out to Nava Speaks, because she posted the video about this article. When it was talking about, the article was a black woman who wrote for, I guess, the British edition of Vogue, and the title of it was called, "Is it embarrassing?" Or basically, is it embarrassing for women to have a boyfriend now? In my comment, I was talking about how basically a lot of women who are single, when a content creator or an influencer, hell, or just any woman, she don't even really even have to be a content creator or an influencer. Usually when it is found out when that woman is married, or if that woman is getting into a relationship, usually women like myself, and again, this is just anecdotal experience. Maybe there's some other women who feel this way, but from my anecdotal experience, usually when a woman gets into a relationship, I give them the fucking side eye. And the reason why I give them the side eye is because 9 times out of 10, they usually will end up being male-centered down the road. From where it used to be like, hey, we're thick as thieves, nothing could break us apart, we're always going to the club together. Well, at least I'm talking about my younger years. I'm fucking over the age of clubbing now. I'm like, Jesus, I'm older now. But if it's going to the club, or going on a girls trip, or going anywhere with the girls, it's cool. And then when some dick starts sniffing behind that ass, then all rhyme and reason has left the fucking chat. Rhyme and reason has exited stage right, like fucking Hanna-Barbera's Snagglepuss. Talking about, heavens to Murgatroyd, exit stage right, screaming all the way. Shit like that. And I don't think, honestly, from a logic standpoint, no, it doesn't make sense. If a woman is doing feminist content or womanist content, and she just happens to be, I guess, lucky to have a male partner. Now, keywords is lucky to have a male partner that is attentive, caring, helps do his fair share of the housework or the domestic activities and the like, then yes. But if you just have a fucking bump on a log, moss or fungus on a log, then no, that's not something obviously to celebrate. But a lot of times, from my point of view, ever since I was in fucking middle school and I used to live in Northern Virginia, to me being a teenager living in Northern California in the Bay Area, to now fucking living in North Carolina, I have dealt with many women of many races, not just only black women, where when dick comes around, that's all they're about. They will ditch you. They will cancel plans in the last minute. They will put you in precarious situations just so they can be up under that man. And so when a lot of the times when this happened, we're like, we're good. Because we don't know what the fuck is going to happen. We don't know if we can still count on you when that, when you are doing, your due with him, or, jumping. How would I put this nicely? I guess, doing bedroom trampoline activities, I guess you could fucking say. When you're doing stuff like that, we don't know. We don't know if you are actually going to be there for us. We don't know if we can still count on you as being a friend. We don't know. So, we're kind of like, okay, we're happy for you. Don't get it twisted, because some people are like, oh, you're just bitter, or you're just mad because, that person is got a man and they're getting laid and you're not, which really is rooted in fucking misogyny, but that's another video for another fucking day. But a lot of the times when, like I said before, it is because when we see when this happens, when men come and approach women, and and these women accept these men's proposals of being their girlfriend or fiance, wife, whatever, usually that's what ends up happening. And so when we see this, we're like, when it's found out, okay, this woman is married, this content creator is married, then some women who might be, I don't know, let's just put it this fucking way. Like, I remember back in 2023 when people online were talking about, at least when it reached American shores, where women were talking about the 4B movement. I mean, we still hear about the 4B movement, but it's not as constant and as ubiquitous as it was in 2023, 2024. There was a lot of women, when they found out content creators, especially women content creators, that would talk about feminist and women-centered content, they find out, oh, but you're laying up with a man, so why would we trust you? Because we all know what happens when y'all end up getting into a relationship with an XY. We already know. So they started losing a lot of followers. They started losing a lot of subscribers. Again, looking at it from a logical standpoint, no, it doesn't make sense. But looking at a standpoint also from, again, women dealing with male-centered women, and how a lot of the times, like I said, they just act like the only thing that fucking exists is that man that they're sleeping with. It's like a horse that got blinders on and they can't see anything else, and they don't fucking care to see anything else. It's time to jump ship. It's time to jump ship. I mean, and that's how I see it as. So I think it's an interesting conversation. It is a very interesting topic. I will probably post a link if anybody wants to read when I go and find the article. I'll post a link so you can see it for yourself if it doesn't highlight in blue, because some reason fucking YouTube has this thing where I have to verify, or at least what it did the last time when I did my last video about retarded B. Apparently when I was trying to do a link about, in that video, it was all giving me all this hoopla about you got to verify yourself, you got to do this just to verify the link. I'm like, bitch, I don't want to do all that. The link is there. So if it shows up like in white writing, just highlight and press. I don't know what kind of phones you guys have, but I have an iPhone 16e, or I use my iPhone SE, the second generation one. When I press and hold, it'll say select all, and you can drag it out, and then, say copy, copy and paste it into your browser. That's basically what I can say about that part. Just do that so you can go and read the article for yourself. But I think that is the reason why a lot of women, or like with content creators, or women content creators and influencers, when it's found out that they are in a relationship, or if they are married, that it's like, yeah, we kind of side eye you until you prove that you're actually for women. But I just wanted to talk about that real quick and make this video real quick while Madeline is running around the park and getting her fresh air and using the bathroom and doing what dogs do. But I will catch y'all in the next video. You know how most content creators and say subscribe, like the video, comment, tell me what you think. Do you think that it is illogical for women to have that perception of other women, and content creators and influencers, that when you find out that they are with a male partner? Or do you think it's justified? Like I said, from anecdotal experience, I know when a lot of girls and women get with men, like I said, rhyme and reason fucking exits the chat. And it's not just only just friends. It's not just only like what I've seen online. I mean, in my own family, you already seen videos like, talking about my mother she's very mammified. She is very extremely mammified. But my aunts, which are also in the same generation, baby boomer generation, and then I have one that's a Gen Xer. She was born in 1977. She has some male tendencies, especially when it comes down to coddling black men. And when she gets on her, her soapbox talking about this, when it comes down to like the justice system and and police brutality, I'm sorry, I had to cut her off and I had to tune her out. Or I'll pretend I have bad reception, I'll hang up the phone, because I don't want to hear all that. Because not every black man is fucking innocent. Let's face it. They're not all of them are innocent. Some of them are in jail because the crimes that they were charged with is what the fuck they did, and they deserve to be in jail. End of story. But I've seen the mammyism in, like I said, my aunts, definitely my fucking mother, which I do not like talking to and wish she would hurry up and die. And I said it, I don't care. I wish she would hurry up and die. Just like I wish her son would also hurry up and die. But that's another video for another day. But I would like to know what your thoughts are. Like I said, subscribe. My dog wants to get in the car now. Subscribe, leave a comment, like the video, and I will talk to y'all in the next video.